Actually, you know what? Oh, I like the crossed swords on the back. You wearing an Oni mask or something? Oh, dude's dope. I love it. I love seeing the creative stuff other people come up with. We are actually gonna edit our powers. Here we go. Let's just make it green. Well, original leadership is fine. What I really want to get into here there, hold on. Hit that. Let's rotate around so I can actually see the... Oh, there we go. Well, that's a little bright, isn't it? Let's do the darker green for the primary. Very dark green for the primary. Oh, I see. That's like controlling that. So actually, we should make the secondary. Yeah, there we go. Radiation tentacles. How does this work? I don't know, but we got it now. Hello and welcome, by the way. We're about to go down the abandoned sewers, but before we do, I was gonna show you something. In case you're wondering, like, in case you're like interested in badging, and you're like, oh man, how do I get like 100 cadaver kills or whatever in a relatively quick amount of time, and not have to go do like a million task forces or crank the difficulty up super high or, you know, whatever. So for a lot of the early kill badges, Hellions... Really? Guys, get out of here. For a lot of the early kill badges, Hellion bosses, Lost bosses, Embalmed, that kind of stuff, you can come into the sewers. And each section of the sewers has enemies that predominantly spawn in an area, so... If you're higher level, you know, you no longer are getting XP from sewer runs, then you can come down here and look, there's a Hellion boss. Sometimes you'll see groups of like 2 or 3 Hellion bosses all together, like this one's got 3. And it makes getting those badges real quick and easy. I've already got most of those early kill badges on this character because I came down here while I was grabbing the exploration badges for the zone and ground them out. What I'm missing still are the Embalmed. That guy right there. But you can totally come through, and if you've got like one AoE attack, you just go Zorch, and these mobs are so low level that they will die easily to a single Zorch. Embalmed are probably the hardest to find, because while they're, you know, minions, Vazalok have multiple minion types, and so you don't always get spawns that have Embalmed in them, so you just like run on by. It's much more common to get bosses and stuff in these groups, because these are groups that are made for groups of player characters to smash into. So one of the old school things before Death from Below existed is you would have sewer runs. So people would get together, there'd be, you know, 5 or 6 of them, and they go down to the sewers and they would just trash these enemy groups, and in like 10 minutes they were level 7 or whatever. Like it did not take long because there's so much XP, and the XP curve is so gentle at that point. Look at this, we've been just exploding Vazalok and not getting Embalmed. Which kind of sucks. So yeah, if you ever need to get any of those badges down here, or any of those badges, you can come down here, man. As long as the enemy group spawns down here, the stuff you need for the badges is going to be down here. Gee, we are just in the middle of Vazalok City and there are no Embalmed. The game is apparently just trying to make a liar out of me, but that's okay. I'll just work on Embalmed as I see Embalmed in my life. We'll just take them out. And different sections of this place have different enemies. Like this top section here under Boomtown is actually full of Hellions. It's real easy to find them. If we go this away, is that embalmed? That's an embalmed. Got him. There were 2 embalmed in that group. Nice. But you know, as we go this way, you'll start seeing more lost. So it's a good place to find aberrants. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of those homeboys hanging out here. So I usually, what I end up doing is whenever I decide I want to get the exploration badges, while I'm down here, I just clear out all these groups of all, you know, bosses and stuff and get the kill credits. Because you're already here, you're already putting in the work. Why not get extra credit for it? Alright, I need to get back to the one of the doors. So we go down to the abandoned sewers. And I guess we'll just grab the abandoned sewer badges here on video. I didn't plan on that, but I decided, oh, let me just record this very silly little video here. Yeah, any enemy that spawns down here, so Lost, Hellions, and Vasilok, I think that's about it. You can totally get all their kill badges. Well, not all. You can get many of their kill badges down in here. Which is good, because otherwise, why would you come down here? There we go. I'm not interested in fighting this stuff if I don't have to. Like, let's see some Vasilok and maybe an embalmed. We'll stop again, but no embalmed. We'll go this way. Somebody has kindly drawn on these maps, like if you have the map pack, they've drawn like the paths to follow, to get around in like an efficient way. This is very nice. Be able to maintain the map pack. Very nice. Used to be a Vidiot. Was like the website. I don't know if they still do it or not. Yeah, alright, so we'll just call this an episode here, you know, how to get some kill badges real quick. And I'll see you in the abandoned sewers.